Here we go. I didn't really plan much today. Let's start off by saying hi to everybody. Patriot, Masson, Donald Masson, Roach Racing HO. Thanks, guys. These are my members. I want to thank you all. Thank you very much. Everybody else, Jeff, Gale Force, thank you very much, guys. Thanks for joining us tonight. I haven't really planned much, although TYCO is on the agenda. I mean, I don't really think you can go wrong when you go with TYCO. Oh, Jesus.
Volume, eh?
On the top. Here.
All right. So we had to say goodbye to the volume and champions and legends. Apparently, look at that. Well, looks like I'm not getting paid for that video. All right, here we go. Hey, Adam, how you doing, brother? Thanks for joining us tonight. Yeah, it sure is, eh, brother? Who knows? Yeah, we might even have a visit from Scott tonight. I hope so. It does look promising. It's nice to see him putting out some videos. Very cool. In fact, he even beat me to the new Camaro and Mustang. Bugger. Welcome back. He'll be here. I hope he will. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Hey guys, thanks for joining us tonight. Right on. Thank you very much. Yeah. So my whole racing area is in shambles right now because as you guys may or may not have caught my latest video finishing the drag strip 2 of 3. Absolutely fantastic. It's coming around just absolutely smashing. Yeah, it's quite messy right now though. Like I said, I hadn't really put much time into it. I looked at the clock after finally getting the last video out and realized, well, it's showtime, literally. Yeah, thanks a lot, Patriot. Matt, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's a work in progress. Things are coming along just good, just perfect. I can't wait to get the tree up, obviously, and get a timing system done. And then, of course, everything around that. You know, stands, stuff to make it look even more cooler than I personally think it already does. But you know what they say, right? When you can't find what you want, you got to have someone build it for you, or you got to build it yourself. There you go. Plus, it's a great show. I had fun doing it. Yeah. I caught the sound effects at the last minute. I thought there's no way I'm putting this video out. I actually pulled it back and was like, there's no way I'm putting this video out without some sort of noise when I was showing the dragsters. Yeah, that the dragster pack that I got there, that little I think it's Chinese by the looks of it, goes just fantastic. It's awesome. Finishes it off. You got to have those little touches. That's what brings the realism. So does everybody got their TYCOs ready to roll? Another Make-A-Wish. Yeah, I think I do actually. I have one Make-A-Wish car in the package still. Oh, is that right, eh? You should always film it. Even if you know, even if you don't think anybody's going to want to see it, you got a whole list of people right here who would love to see a walkthrough in a slot car show. I could be wrong, but would anybody here love to see a walkthrough on a slot car show if you were pointed in the right direction? I do. Personally, I would like to see that. I love seeing that shit. Um, yeah, and train shows, hobby shows. Yeah, I want to see it all. I want to see car shows in the summertime. I'll be bringing car shows back again. This year I'll have the drone, so we'll be taking some really cool advantage looks. Should be pretty good. Yeah, of course, right? Racing HO, absolutely. Like for real. Um, you know, it's the kind of stuff that we all like. We're sort of all in the same thing. That's true. Not much here in Canada at all. I'm always looking though. World of Wheels is coming up. I'm pretty much. I think I'm gonna go check that out. For the cost, I think it'd be pretty cool. I was hoping that they'd have a top fuel dragster there. So I don't know why I think there is. Maybe I've seen a picture of one there, but it looks like World of Wheels in the next couple weeks. We'll see if I could wheel myself around. I don't know how long I'll be able to walk around there for, but yeah, slot cars and HO trains. Yeah, he does. He does a good job. He's putting out some good videos. He's always doing the trains. He just actually was at a train. I think it was a trains and hobby show in, I want to say Pennsylvania. Is that, yeah, Florida and Pennsylvania. Oh, oh, my guard dogs are on duty. I might have to break away from this to watch some guy go get eaten. Poor sucker, break into the wrong house. Ah, imagine that guy. Yeah, right. And talk about it. Get a little history behind the cars, especially if the car is opened and somebody has some history on it. And if it's a valuable car and there's history with it, once again. That's why going to those slot car shows is really good. Always ask questions. If you're not sure, videotape everything. And like I always say, videotape everything. Let people decide what they want to watch themselves. Don't decide for them. You just don't know. You have no idea. Yeah, hobby shows of any sort. People love that stuff. Man, you know, estate sales. But all this stuff is floating around now, and what we got to do is bring it all back in. Uh, it's like all far and wide. Oh, Gale Force Raceway, I want to thank you for your donation. Thank you very much, Mayor. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I'm overdue to send this to you. I appreciate it. Thank you, my friend. You're a good slot car brother. I appreciate that. Thank you, Mayor. I hope what I do is enjoyable to watch at least. You know, I want to do a little more than reviews. I actually want to make a slot car show kind of thing so that it gives you something to look forward to. Like the first season I ever watched of Big Brother, that was awesome. Look forward to every other episode after that. Although I only watched the first season and that was about enough of that. But you know, it's all good. We're all here doing the same thing. Hey, Mike, how you doing, brother? Oh, Mike and Steffi, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Thanks for being here tonight. How's the program going, Mike? So far, so good. We're rolling nice, I hope. Oh, very nice, very nice. Yes. Um, Mike, do you remember my password on Discord? I just want to pop it out there one more time quickly for anybody who wants to join us. Man, I could never remember it. I screwed up 100 times before I get it right once. I'd just rather get it right the first time. Okay, so the water box, as it's called, and I want to thank. There you go. All right. So what we do on Discord is we talk to each other instead of because I'd rather be talking with everybody. So what we do is after these Monday Night Lives, we've been getting together and having a chat about what we were talking about live today, pretty much. Anybody's invited. It's a serious chat. We don't. It's not real. Nobody's screwing around. Um, and we're just basically we're just taking the night's topic a little bit further, or hey, any other topic. Yeah. So if anybody wants to catch in, Mike posted it there. Dan SVR number 9472. Hook us up, or catch up with us. Hook us up. Yeah, hook us up. No. Catch up with us on Discord. It's free. Thanks, guys. So yeah, we're on the TYCO subject today, Mike. What do you got for us, brother? So is anybody watching? Uh, is anybody watching who hasn't had dragsters who's maybe starting to lean towards having a few of them? Hey Tom, thanks for joining us tonight, brother. I appreciate that. Yeah. So I'm assuming everybody has a few. Okay, so so do you have a preference between top fuel and oh yeah, that drag set? Hey Carzo HO Racing, nice. Thanks for joining us tonight, brother. I appreciate that. Yeah, exactly. Well, the funny cars seem to be everywhere. Hey Don, how you doing, brother? Thanks for joining us. Um, yeah, I love how the funny cars look though. They've done such a great job. I mean, when you see a car like before I even say it's a slot car, and you see like this Mopar car, right? This is Matt Hagen's Mopar car. The detail on it, right down to the very last detail, is perfect. Is perfect. Now I don't know if you guys seen any drag racing lately, but this is what John Force is driving. And when you see drag racing now, because I just showed you this car, Blue Death, this is what he's driving. You'll know this is John Force. It stands out. They're done so good. Yeah, yeah, Fry TV. Hey brother, how you doing? Thanks for joining us tonight. Yeah. So has everybody seen Scott's new video for the release of the new Mustang and Camaro? Fry, thanks for joining us, brother. I appreciate it. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. We all are, Mike. Absolutely. Everybody, the more people making videos, the better. And when somebody steps away, um, it's huge, especially when they have such a collection and knowledge like Scott does. It's crazy that some people have such knowledge, you know, and it's a shame that we can't pick their brain like we would like to, you know. So yeah, well, I did invite him here. I told him we were going live, Mike. So at 7 and gave him the time. So I seriously hope he doesn't try and do a live stream right now. I haven't seen a warning for it, so maybe he's gonna do it. So if Scott does a live stream tonight, um, what we'll do is I'll shut her down, and everyone can move over to there for tonight. All right, guys. So we'll just bomb the crap out of them and welcome them back. So remember, as soon as you get a notification for Scott going live, just put Scott in the chat box and jump over there. Everybody bomb him. Yeah, absolutely, Mayor. Welcome back, brother. You know what I mean? Like, make the guy feel great about what he's doing. He should. Mustang. Yeah, the Mustang is great. It looks absolutely fantastic. I love the detail, you know? Like I said, I think they could paint them in almost any color they wanted, and we would probably buy them. Just because of how good they look. Like, it's been an awful long time since detail that good. You know? Like, of course, the GT40s and the Peugeots from AFX are tops, right? Everybody loves a car with a story, though. That's why. All those cars all have a story. Oh yeah, like I said, I was told by somebody from AFX that there's going to be 6 to 8 colors of each. So looks like we've gotten 1, 2, 3. So we're on the third color right now with the red Mustang's about to come out. And that'll be a nice collection in itself too because they look good. Of course, Shelby striping down the, you know, crazy. Boy, it's so much better when I can see what everybody's saying instead of trying to look at the screen behind the camera. It's hilarious, but made life interesting, that's for sure. And Patriot, I'll be sending your stuff out tomorrow. Thank you very much. Patriot Hobbies is the recipient of the Extreme Racer car for this month. I want to thank, of course, I want to thank Patriot Hobbies. Matt, who, guys, make sure you check out Patriot Hobbies. He's got his own channel. Fantastic. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Absolutely fantastic. Hey, Mark, how you doing, brother? We're just getting into a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Thanks, Don. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've been working hard. You know, it's the same thing as me starting this channel, right? When you go looking for something and you can't find what you're looking for, then you only have two options. Well, you have three. You can give up, you can have somebody build it for you, or you can do it yourself. So when Viper couldn't or wouldn't make the track that I wanted, well, we're all here in the hobby, so you know, if you have any engineering prowess whatsoever, um, you know, that's what I came up with. Enough was enough. I got to do it myself. So here we are. Woo, man, it looks like a bomb went off on my table here. Yeah, yeah, you guys, if you haven't, if you don't know Mark Slot Car Garage, go check him out. He's also another creator. We'll do a little bit of a creator shout out now. Make sure you check out Gale Force Raceway as well, the mayor. Yeah, Scott's got the new review for the new cars. Hot Wheels collection is pretty much, yeah, you're welcome, Mayor, for sure, absolutely. We all need to stop by and check these people out. Like I said, I'll give a shout out to anybody who's got 1,000 subscribers or less, and I'll even help you pump your channel. Because somebody over 1,000, well, they're already on their way. They don't need my help. You know, maybe you don't need my help, but that's all good. I'll still help pump your channel. Either way, it's all good. Oh, there's Mini Matt's in the house. Is that Matt's son? Ah, very good. Thanks for joining us, brother. I appreciate it. How's the racing going? Yeah, I don't know if having been here changes the rating of my video. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know. It's funny. It's always funny when you're in the same house and you're like, "What?" Yeah, you just need to double pump the vitamin C there, Mayor. Sounds like you're spending too much time drowning in your nasal cavity lately. Push it to the side. Go get him. That's funny. That's okay. Yeah, we got a coal fire pizza here too. It's I can't remember the name of it. It definitely does have a bit of a different taste though, for sure. I don't mind it. It's actually pretty good. I'm so sick of the normal. Man, I can't eat Domino's anymore. I'm sick of Pizza Hut. Holy crap. Yeah, it totally does. Yeah, well we found a one-off place, one of those places that's like totally primo, the kind of place where you go, you order one pizza, it's a dining experience. Um, and then one day the pizza changed. I don't know what happened. Uh, yeah, all the Italians probably left the house when I mentioned all that crap, eh? Damn. We have one place though. It's called Casa de Grande. Um, of course, it sounds much more alluring when it's not me saying it, but that's the authentic pizza place that I used to go to. They just don't have. They did something happened. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. Yeah, the $5. Yeah, no kidding. Hey, Little Caesars has the $5 pizzas in the revolving um, pizza spinning thing or whatever you call it. So the next part of the drag strip video will be it'll be me making a few actual cars sort of taking off and doing the drag racing thing up to the point where they start to shoot down the raceway. Obviously, I don't have the second half of the drag strip set up yet. I've been so busy with the first half. Hey Rick, how you doing, brother? So I was pretty shocked to find out I couldn't put the stripping on the set. It had all peeled off. It was absolutely ridiculous. Did you did you make yourself a little clip, Mark, or did you just and what did you use first off? What did you put in it? Did you just do a refresh, or did you actually hop it up a little bit too? Oh, why it wasn't running very good? Probably. I guess the contacts were dirty. Is that what the problem was? Oh, so the shoe was still there, but no spring underneath it? That's kind of odd. Yeah. Yeah, Tara, yeah. But that's okay, though. That's the good thing about TYCOs, though. They're so incredibly easy to refresh. I love how the shoe just slips underneath that little bar. It's absolutely fantastic. Tyco's done a great job. This is one of the cars that I've hopped up. This car is extremely fast. Both of these cars here, this one and this one, were both part of my hop up series. And you can see this one's been changed out. These are, of course, the original TYCO Mattel Cars and Crew 440 times 2. The beauty of editing, yeah, no kidding, eh? But even better, hey, you got yourself a half an hour, you just did it. I'll bet you can do it again in half the amount of time. Did you buy? Did you refresh the springs? And if you did, are they single or did you go double? Okay, good. The double actually makes a huge difference. You'd think it doesn't, but it does because the single is just so incredibly small coming off that flat copper pad, and you got one tiny little spring. That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. The good thing about the 440 times 2 is it's probably, arguably, the best slot car chassis ever made, and you could still buy them brand new on eBay. I was looking through eBay today. They had 3 cars from the Cars and Crew set, and somebody wanted 120 bucks Canadian for it. 120 bucks Canadian. That's like 90 bucks Canadian American for 3 Cars and Crew set. That's in my mind, that's a really good deal. Yeah, no problem. That's what the SVR hit squad's for, Mayor. Thanks, brother. I appreciate that. I'll send them right now. No problems, brother. No problems. Don't worry about it. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Hey, racing is life. Thank you, Patriot Hobbies. I appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, we're all here because we love this hobby. There's certainly so much, everything, everything about it. There's just there's something here for everybody, really. You know, the different kinds of cars, the different shapes. Um, oh, here's something that I found out. I don't know if you guys are into the funny cars. The funny cars come with these wheels that are big and kind of hollow looking. But when I was trying to round off a few funny car tires, the back ones, I realized that if you have a newer AFX tire, you can get it on a 4-gear back rim. This is AFX. and it's a little bit softer than the Auto World compound. So here, of course, this is the Auto World one, and of course it goes on the Auto World tire. And then here's a new AFX. I'll just show you the difference in my hands so you can see them. So obviously the bottom one's a 4-gear. The top one's an AFX, a newer one. And what I realized is I can get that AFX tire on a 4-gear rim. And just to show you that it is not a trick. Of course you have to stretch it, but it goes. And I find it a little bit softer than the Auto World compound. Just something I'd like to share with you guys. Nothing really big. I just, of course, tinkering around and trying some of this, trying some of that, seeing what works best. Taking the edge off all the Auto World 4-gear tires so that they roll round on my track. Being that my track is absolutely flat, the car tires bounce around if they're not perfectly round. Plus, there's no downforce on my cars other than the weight. Easily. Thanks for joining us, Tim. First off, I'd like to thank you for being here. Second off, that one's easy. That'll be one of the Peugeot cars. And I did a whole entire magnet testing series on that one. And it'll look something like this. I don't know how well that shows up here. It's kind of tiny on my screen, but yeah, it's the Peugeot. You definitely want to go with the Peugeot. We have a few creators in the house today, Tim. I don't know if you're following along and you're subscribing up here, but we have Patriot Hobbies, Mark Slot Car Garage, and Gale Force Raceway are in the house right now. We also have Carzo HO. We also have one of my members, Roach Racing HO. So maybe you might want to hit those people up as well. I thank you for joining the conversation. Absolutely fantastic. That's what we need. Every once in a while, you don't have to be right in there all the time. You can always watch from the sidelines. There are lots of people like that. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, a stalker. Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah. So is this what you're talking about, Mayor? This is probably my best curve hugging car for sure. No question about it. The one I run on the track has a level 42 and a level 52 magnet. Of course, one in each car, not both in one car. But this is probably the one. And this would be my second favorite one. I have the other one just like it. Yeah, you do, Mayor. Thanks once again, brother. Thank you very much. This is kick ass. Oh, that's so hilarious, man. So hilarious. Yeah, look at that car. Fantastic, right? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Whew. All right, so that would be my favorite hugger car, and then of course my favorite car to race lately. Definitely this car. I just like the shape of them. They seem to run really nice too. But I know it's a look thing too, but they look awesome. Plus, you know what it is? Everybody loves a car with a story. The difference between just a race car and a race car with a driver, right? Yeah, it absolutely is. That's the one. That's one of them. Yeah, Dan Gurney. Yeah, for sure. That's easily my favorite car to drive. I love it. It's absolutely fantastic. Yeah, it's all about what it really is. The best huggers. It's all about your mixture between the power of the motor and how strong it is, and how much downforce you have. Because at some point, it doesn't matter how powerful your motor is, it'll pull the car down. Your downforce magnets will pull the car down too much, and you won't get the proper speed out of it. Oh, does that say Ozjet? Yeah, the Ford GTs are fantastic, eh, Tim? Oh my gosh. Yeah, like I was saying, if you're a collector and you gotta have at least one of the GT line cars, you should probably have the red one, the black one, or the brown one. Copper, pardon me. Oh yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, right. Okay, that is you bought this car. This one? Yeah, you see, that's exactly what I'm talking about, Tim. That's an excellent example. Yeah, you burn the motor's working way too hard. there's really no need to have the car that stuck to the track. Um, you know, I need to start. What does that say? I need to start. Oh yeah. Well, it depends on what you're racing on, Matt. Auto World or AFX. You're either buying vanity tires, which of course would be the excuse me, would be the tires that are labeled, um, or you're running a medium, a soft, or a hard compound. Okay, so here for the funny cars, these are some S1s, both black and white. Of course, by Viper. As you guys all know, Viper's the company that I stand behind for my hop-ups. And if you're wondering why I like to pay a little bit more and you think that's ridiculous, well, how about the satisfaction of knowing exactly what I'm getting? So for that reason, yeah, right, Mark, exactly, right, exactly. They're impressive. Yeah, so you just want to remember when you're buying your tires, they're usually listed as S1, M1. I don't think I've seen any H1, which would probably be like hard. But the soft are really squishy, okay? So if you run, for instance, if you run the soft tire and you try and use extremely hard downforce, you're going to find that your car's not going to drive very good. Oh, yeah, well, we're going to change that. Maybe it's time to do some. And for Auto World, every once in a while, you just find those cars that are exceptional. Um, like we all know, the 4 gears aren't very fast, but every once in a while, you come across one that's very impressive. Like makes you say, like, what happened here? Um, it's probably the new guy building chassis that day who was trying to impress his boss. Right, exactly. Yep, that's exactly it. Because if you have the wrong mixture, you're going to glue yourself to the track, or you're not going to stick enough to use the power. There's no in between there. That's how it is. Uh, Ideally, you want to find the in between, that happy medium between the both, and speed and power. Okay. Right. And you always want to make sure that your tires are as round as possible. It makes it easier. I know sometimes it's hard to tell. But I really did note, it wasn't a big thing. The roundness of the tires wasn't really a big thing until I had the perfectly flat track with no downforce magnets to round out the imperfections of the tire. So without a magnet actually pulling the tires down onto the track, the weight of the car is the only thing pushing down on the tires. So it's going to make for some really cool looking drag racing. I've already watched slow mo and the cars actually do burnouts on this track. It looks like the real deal. I can't wait to get into it. Oh yeah, right on, Mark. Are you gonna do any filming there, or are you gonna go live maybe? Or are you gonna scope it out first and then maybe next week come out with the video? But now that you mentioned it, you gotta show it. We all want to see it. Right on. Yeah, we just want to check out all. I love watching, looking at club tracks just to see what they got going on. Yeah, right. You know, everybody. This is the same stuff. I mean, pretty much we all have the same type. We're all after the same type of entertainment. Oh, slot parlors, eh? Woo! Oh man, I can only imagine. Can only imagine. Yeah, everybody's got to start somewhere, Mark. So I wouldn't worry too much about it, brother. They'll probably be just happy to have you there. Can't imagine, everybody. I can't even imagine having a place like a team area or organized group, other than all my slot car brothers and sisters here. Um, Holy mackerel! I wouldn't even know where to start to look for somebody who played with slot cars or collected slot cars in my city. Not a chance. Unless I stood outside the hobby shop and waited for someone to come out with a race set under their arm. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, that looks fantastic. I wish. That'd be nice though. But yeah, a video would be cool. Check that out. So cool. I was just thinking, watching the replay on this video would be really crazy if I turned off the comment section. Every once in a while, you just hear me talk. Just a few words at a time. Oh yeah, Talladega Nights and Step Brothers. I could tear those two movies apart. There are so many one-off clips in there. Like when I was first trying to figure out what I should be doing with my hands, and my hands were just like, what do you do? You know, what do you do with your hands? I felt like I was trying to fly every once in a while, and it just wasn't working out. So then I found that laughing clown bit with Ricky Bobby there, where he keeps putting his hands in front of his face, and the announcer's like, "You can put your hands down," kind of thing. It's like, oh my gosh. Oh, is that right, eh? Oh my gosh. Yeah, slot cars in the garage. Man, wherever you gotta play them, right? Absolutely. Oh my gosh. Oh, your man cave is where you park your car? Here's a question for you guys. I guess. Oh, really? That's cool. T-shirt printing. So she bought a sublimation printer, and then you have a heat press, or is it print right onto the shirt? In the garage with my slot cards. Yeah, no kidding, eh? Awesome. Yeah, that's how I do it, Patriot. Matt, I bought a sublimation ink and put it in a expensive Epson printer, which has the ink tanks and the special sublimation paper. So I make my mugs. In fact, here's something cool, guys. Uh, Over the weekend, or actually it happened on Friday, AFX, um, because I've been talking to them or with them so much lately, um, they seen my AFX logos on all the cars, or sorry, on all the cups and my shirt and stuff, and they must have noticed that it wasn't quite up to AFX quality, so they sent me um, they sent me the logos in various forms and sizes so that I don't have to display a not so perfect one. So that's pretty cool. Oh, and I could possibly. I'm also talking to AFX right now about doing a collaboration of sorts. We're gonna start off with just maybe something to do with social media, maybe YouTube shout outs and that kind of thing. Excuse me, but it's very immature at this moment. But we're in talks right now to do something with AFX. Just let you guys know that. Yeah, the problem I found, Matt, with the sublimation printer for shirts and stuff is the shirts. Where do you find shirts that aren't that are more polyester than cotton and are printable? That was the problem that I'm still having. This is the reason why I can't make shirts for anybody right now. I can make shirts, but they're white, and I I made that one that I wear, and I thought I could easily make more for anybody, any of my fans, members, subscribers who wanted one. But I'm just not willing to go there right now. I'm not. I don't really like the idea of having to print onto a white shirt. I'm looking for a gray one. The problem is it has to be more polyester. Yeah, so. Tennessee. Hey Ken, thanks for joining us and sharing some of your time with us. I know, eh? The break is very slim, and I do appreciate you joining us during your break. I really do. I understand that. I work hard my whole life, so every moment of break is a precious moment. I get it. Thank you for joining us. Joe Dirt, Missouri. Thanks for joining us. Woo! Stony Creek, another Canadian. Eh, Canuck. Gosh, there's not many of us here. When I look at the percentages of people who are watching the videos and where they're from, wow, there's from week to week it varies widely, but it's always like uh, 85% from the United States, be like 5% from Canada, and then like woof, so many different other countries and people who have watched it through closed captioning. I get a report on every single language that it was translated to. Yeah, the good thing is though that the HO slot car hobby is very very inviting. Um, for instance, look at Patriot Hobbies and his sons. Um, you know, like he's got his own race team, absolutely fantastic. Keeping the kids, you know, if you're keeping the kids busy, then they're not getting themselves into trouble. It's just that simple. If I didn't have programs when I was growing up, um, boy, who knows, right? Stuff like cadets and rugby and wrestling and that kind of stuff. Without that kind of thing, it could have been a lot hairier than it was. I didn't really enjoy high school all that much to start with, but without that stuff to make it fun, it would have been a lot worse. Hey Kenneth, how you doing? North Carolina's in the house. Thanks for joining us, Ken. Kenneth. So, pardon me. Kenneth. Keith. Excuse me. Damn, I hate it when people say my name wrong. Like, you can get Dan wrong, but people call me Don all the time. You should see everyone at work. Half the people I work with call me Don. They've known me for 15 years. My accent. Oh, yeah, well, I guess it's, I don't know. I could tell a difference between somebody from BC and somebody from New Brunswick, obviously, but I guess I don't really notice. Yeah, BC. I grew up in BC. I lived in BC for 6 years, and a lot of it was spent on Whistler Mountains, which is the reason why I go there so often. Plus, my brother lives there, owns a fair amount of acreage in the interior of BC, so it's always fun. He owns his own forest as far as you can look. He owns everything, so it's kind of cool. It's a little different than the normal. Yeah, the last time we came back from BC, um, the forest on either side of the highway was actually on fire, and you could see the helicopters coming in with the big buckets of water. It was pretty exciting. Everything was under control, but you can see little fires here and there. Sure makes for interesting mountain driving. We drove there once in my wife's RAV, and after that it was my F-150 every other time. Awesome. Oh, right on. So you already have your cars ready to roll, Rick? You've been in there for a little bit now, dragging our good friend Mark into the races. Yeah. Damn. Jealous. Ah, yeah. Yeah, awesome. Love the racing, man. Just love it. Is anybody here right now interested in joining Discord? So we can chat, um, actual talk instead of type. Is anybody here interested in that who's not a subscriber yet? Well, your dad will be there, Ben. Make sure he lets you know what we're talking about. Yeah, absolutely, Roach Racing HO. There's a few other creators there too, so we're just sharing ideas, throwing stuff around, just talking about it. Yeah, no problems. Whenever you're ready, just we're always there. Someone's always there. You know, it's all good. After the live stream, we sort of just do like I don't know, just like a session, and I don't know how you want to put it. Maybe how about a debrief? Nothing too spectacular, just carrying on a little bit more. I suppose we could keep chatting on YouTube, um, but I don't just want to keep. Yeah, see, I don't want to have that BS session here on YouTube. I'm trying to have a, we, not me, we are trying to have like meaningful conversation here, and so it's all good. Right. That's exactly it, Mike. Somebody's always there. I mean, Robert Fish is always. I see he's been on quite a bit lately. Everybody. I see you on quite a bit, Mike. I'm on. I see Patriot Hobbies is on all the time, and it only benefits. Mark's on. I've seen Mark. Mark was with us last week, I believe. So yeah, there's a fair amount of people there, and like I said, if you're a creator, then it's in your interest to show up. Really, I mean, there's no secret. The secret is HO is awesome. I try and share as much as I can so that everybody else can move forward. We could all move forward. We move forward together. That's right. So. Yeah, there'll always be somebody to chat with. Absolutely. Right. Okay. We got to get that set up for you, right, Mark? No problems. No problems at all. Right. We were keep plugging. Either or, no problems. All good. Ideally, we'll all be chatting all the time, but you got to get people in there. People got to feel comfortable, and then we all move forward. No big deal. See, I really only have it because I used to play online gaming with groups. So, of course, we'd all be hooked up and talking to each other while we're all playing the same game. Well, ideally, this is just the same thing. We're just all talking about the same thing, getting together. It's what I had available. I'm sure there are other sharing programs out there, but now that we got this one figured out, it's finally starting to take off a little bit, and with everybody helping, we're gonna push it forward. the older style dragsters. I was looking at a couple of them today on eBay. Thanks for joining us, John. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, I got to do that still, Mike. He just we were just chatting. I think I actually no, he found me, so I have to invite him to the SVR group. That's what I still need to do. Yeah, that's the one. See, I have to invite him still. Right on, Roach Racing HO. Thanks for joining us, brother. I appreciate it. Have a good night. We'll see you soon. No fish tonight. No, don't know where he is. Very strange. He was here earlier, was he not? Talking. Who was. Robert Fish was talking to somebody earlier. Like an hour before the stream started. Yeah, I thought I seen him talking with somebody before the show started. Him being all excited to get things going here. And then he's not even here. That's okay, he'll catch up with it. I should get him to do get Robert to do like the review of Monday Night Live, just like he does with Tinker there. Okay, so coming up for SVR, I will be doing TYCO hop up again. I'm gonna do a TYCO refresh 440 times 2, and I'll talk a little bit about difference in springs, motor magnets, and downforce. We'll have a look at the back axle and how it's set up, and talk about oiling and that kind of thing. So that's what will be coming up. And anybody who's interested in maybe getting in on that, if you have a 440 times 2 and you're interested in doing a hop up or a refresh, then hold on to that car, put it aside. I'll get a series together. It'll probably be a three video series, and we'll do TYCO hop ups together, so that you guys can follow along with me, and we're all gonna learn the 440 times 2. I want all my subscribers to know exactly what their 440 times 2 is doing, how it's working, why it's not working, and how to fix it if it isn't working. Pretty much covers it. I can't make them fly. Well, I can make them fly, but they usually break. So other than that, it should be a pretty cool hop-up series. I know the last time I did the hop-ups, the cars were, wow, holy cow, crazy. Yeah, 3.5 armature, that's absolutely fantastic. Make sure you use the upgraded motor magnets. Bye, Rick. Thanks for joining us. Okay, I got a question for you guys, actually. I've had a few people actually comment to me about this now, and I'm wondering if it's actually a problem maybe with Auto World's product. Did anybody buy a deluxe pit kit that was 4 gear, and when you put it together, the car ran backwards? Yeah. Yeah, Mark. You definitely have to go with a higher ohm, a higher level magnet with a lower ohm armature. Otherwise, it won't turn it. It actually will uh, turn everything down. You could probably go with a level 10. I think I was dealing with level 7 and level 10 motor magnets. So you've had that problem too, then, Fry, where you built your deluxe pit kit 4 gear and the car ran backwards. Oh, sweet, Jeff. Are you doing? You got that plan for one car or another? What's your plans for that, Jeff? Tell us, brother. We all want to know. Yeah, last year. Okay, see, that's when it happened with me too on a kit that I bought last year as well. That's what I changed. Yeah, 008 springs. Yeah. And people were saying they couldn't get the front axle off. The front axle will come off. You just have to twist it and pull on it. It's a bit of a pain in the ass, but it will come off. I don't think they're. You could start off with. I believe the magnets are marked. So what you could do, Mike and Steffi, is have a look at them and see if the packages are packaged the same. Right? I think you guys said you have 3 different varieties of the deluxe pit kit. Just have a look and make sure that the parts that make up the 4 gear are all in the same place. See, now the problem with it is it's the problem with the magnets. I think they've painted the wrong side of the magnets. Yeah, and worse off when you buy magnets from Viper, they're not marked. Yeah, but you can't do that on a 4 gear, or can you? Can you do that on a 4 gear? Can you just flip the axle over? Sure, right? Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could, Mike. Absolutely. Yeah. Trial and error though. It's a pain in the ass. I hate doing that kind of crap. It should be. They've done a really good job of labeling the kits to make sure that anybody can build them. That one Christmas I bought. I think I bought like between 6 or 8 of them, and I gave them away to people in the family to build. No, not as far as I know. Nobody actually built them, but that was the whole idea.
You don't know if they built them because we haven't had a race night here yet.
Oh, that's right. Oh, it's just been affirmed with me that the reason why that nobody's built them yet is because we have not had a race night yet. So I guess that's on me.
Yep.
All right, Peanut Gallery. Thank you, Peanut. Thank you, Mr. Peanut. Bye. Everybody says hi. Everybody says hi, Irene. Say hi. Ah, it's Mrs. Peanut to me, but to you guys, it's still Irene. Damn it. Yeah, I got to. That's just it, right? If you're into it enough, then you tinker around until you figured out what went wrong. And if you're not, well, then you figure out alternate ways. Well, Ben's back. Thanks, Ben. Welcome back. Yeah, thanks a lot, Gale. Gale Force Raceway. Everybody, make sure you hit them up. If you're not a subscriber of Gale Forces, please make sure you go do so. Thanks a lot, Mayor. We'll see you on Discord in a little bit. Not long at all. So, shortly. Okay, Mark's on. Mark's on Discord. Yeah, thanks guys. I appreciate it. It's everybody that makes the community, and everybody. The more people that are here, the community just gets bigger and stronger. HO is unquestionably moving now in a positive direction, where I believe not just because the world has more people in it, but I believe that more of those people now are actually finding our great hobby. And, well, this is what we get. We get a great community of people who all want to share what they're doing with everybody else. Right. Okay, so we're at about $1.50 now, an hour and a half. Thanks, Victor. I think we're gonna shut her down now. We're getting to the point where we're here and there, but it's all good. We've covered a good portion of what we had to talk about tonight, and I certainly want to thank everybody for being here tonight. And of course, we'll up and coming. We have the TYCO series. We'll have the drag strip. We'll be putting out the third video in the 3-video drag strip build series right away. And yeah, you bet, Mike. Absolutely. I wish I could figure out a way to get us all sort of like the Brady Bunch, you know, on the screen. But for now, I guess this will have to do, and we'll just we'll chat at each other on Discord for now. All right. So, to everybody out there, I want to thank everybody for joining me tonight. Mark, Mike, Steffi, Fry, Jeff, Victor. Yeah, I'm gonna have to have a look at that. I wish I had somebody technical near me, but I do have the ability to learn. So that's what I've been working on, and we'll work that out so that we can all chit chat together. All right. Thank you, everybody, tonight. I appreciate it. Oh, perfect. Okay. Well, if I can't wrangle something up in the next couple weeks, Fry, I'll definitely let you know, and I appreciate you wanting to help. Thank you very much. And I may take you up on that, but we'll see how things go. Another X, yeah. Thanks a lot, Jeff. I appreciate it. Thanks, Jeff, for being active in on my channel. I absolutely appreciate it. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Thanks, Ben. I appreciate it, my man. Thanks for joining us tonight. You're more than welcome to join us anytime you're allowed to. I don't know what the scenario is, but I imagine your dad would like you to come join us too. This is pretty G-rated. All right. Yeah. And of course, Patriot Hobbies, Matt, brother, thank you very much. I appreciate it. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks everybody from Slot Valley Racing, and don't forget, get your heart racing. Is this the button? Is that the button? Oh, that's not the button. It's that one. Oh. All right, guys. We'll talk to you later. Bye.